Welcome back, dear listeners, to Blunt and Blessed, the only show brave, or foolish enough, to let an elf and an orc share a channel of the weave. I am your host, Ilarian Silverbranch, archer, philosopher, and hopeless romantic.
And I'm Grum Skullsplitter, warrior, realist, and the guy who's had enough romance to know it usually ends with broken furniture.
Which brings us to today's topic, romance and other battlefield disasters.
You called it that, not me. I just wanted to call it Love is a Trap.
Because of course you did.
Tell me I'm wrong. Nothing good ever comes from it. You let someone close, next thing you know, they're stealing your rations, borrowing your vest axe, or hexing your boots because you forgot their birthday.
Perhaps the problem isn't love itself, but your execution.
My execution was fine. It's the follow-up that got messy.
Grum, I dare say your idea of courtship involves shouting compliments and throwing meat.
Hey, that's traditional where I'm from. You bring a gift of roasted boar, and if they don't throw it back, you're basically engaged.
How wonderfully direct. Elves prefer a slower approach. Music, poetry, moonlit walks.
Sounds like a waste of perfectly good moonlight.
You don't enjoy a bit of romance? A soft word, a lingering glance?
No. Every time someone gives me a lingering glance, it's because they're about to stab me.
That says more about your dating pool than the concept of romance.
Look, I'll admit, feelings are fine, but you can't plan love. You just trip over it like a bear trap and hope you walk away with both legs.
Spoken like someone who's been caught more than once.
Maybe.
Tell me, Grum, was there ever someone who truly stirred your heart?
There was a half-orc blacksmith once. Strong arms, mean swing. Could outdrink a troll. We sparred once. She knocked me flat on my back. I thought, yep, that's the one.
That's surprisingly tender.
Yeah, well, she moved to another stronghold. Said I was too dramatic.
You? Dramatic?
She said yelling, "My heart is a hammer!" in the middle of a duel was a bit much.
Oh, Grum, poetry comes in many forms, I suppose.
Yeah, and most of mine come with bruises. What about you, Elf? You ever fall in love?
Once, centuries ago. She was radiant. A bard with a voice that could make even the stars pause to listen.
So what happened?
She left, said I was too brooding.
Too brooding? No way. You, sitting by moonlight with your sad poetry and dramatic sighs? Never.
I prefer to call it melancholic elegance.
I call it pining with extra steps.
Perhaps both are true. But love, Grum, is not meant to be tamed. It's chaos wrapped in beauty, like fire.
Fire's useful, but you don't cuddle it.
You can, if you know how not to burn.
Or if you're dumb enough to try anyway.
Which might be the truest definition of love I've heard today.
Great. So love's just a fight you want to lose.
Exactly. A duel with no winner. Only willing fools.
I'll drink to that. Oh, I think someone is trying to contact us on our sending stone. I love this part. Hello, this is Grum Skullsplitter. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Hello. My name's Shepard Helmsworth, actually.
Well, hello, Shepard Helmsworth. Are you fond of sheep and or ships?
Misconception there. Wrong kind of shepherd. I'm actually a paladin. I tend to. Yeah. It's actually it's more of a title. My name than it is my actual name. My actual name is Opie or Opacian.
Oh, okay. So, Opie Pacian, what are you?
I'm a human. It's just Opie. Opie would be fine.
Okay, Opie's good. I like that. Shepherd Opie has a nice ring to it. I like it. So Shepherd Opie, helmsman dude person, what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I actually just recently started having free time. For a long while, I was one of the lead enforcers for the church. But here recently, in my travels with my newly found friends, I have found myself making quite a bit of art, and I kind of have taken to graffitiing some things.
Oh, so it used to be you be the enforcer for the church, so if they were snoring in the service, you kick them out, but now you just like to paint on buildings. Am I getting that right?
Pretty close, yeah.
All right.
A lot of carving, some poetry. I did some. I have tagged some buildings in the town that seems to be indirectly owned by the group that I travel with. So I feel
you own a town. Wow.
It feels like that. I haven't quite got the full breakdown on that side of things. The group always comes home to this location, and Painted View is a beautiful city, and it's ever growing, and we keep adding things to it as we come home. And so it feels like, while we're not necessarily saying, hey, this is our place, we are the primary reason why it's expanding. So
you're like almost a mayor, but not, because you weren't elected, but you just take care of the place anyway.
Philanthropy is quite just donating back to the community and watching it flourish is really satisfying.
Well, I've never met this philanthropy you mentioned, but it sounds nice what you're doing anyway.
Trying, yes, it's a lot of fun. But I painted a mural on the side of the bakery that one of our friends. He's a delight. But he owns this bakery. It's called Pound Cake. And,
that's pretty good. That's good. Does he use a hammer for his pound cake?
Actually, there is a section in the back for basically barroom fighting. It's a lot of fun. I tend to get in there and scrap a bit myself. I've been training a bit as a fighter, trying to hone in a little bit on those thump 'em chops.
You're telling me it's a bakery with a room specifically devoted to fighting?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Ilarion, we need to plan a trip. No, don't look at me like that. I don't care if it's in the gold chest. We're going. They have pies and punching.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going. You shut your mouth. Shut up. We'll be fine. It's all right. We're going to come and say hi, because that sounds like the best time I've ever had in my life.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And I'm hoping that here soon Fiona will be joining in on the city. She's a woman that I have been speaking with, and I'm trying to get her to move in. So there will be a very lovely apothecary and apothecarian. Would that be her title? I think she would own and run the shop, and she is stunning.
So you're like, ooh la la, hello there. How you doing?
Yes, my traveling companions refer to me as Officer Kling Klang.
I like your friends. They sound funny. So, you being a paladin that likes to make pictures, do you paint with the blood of heretics, or is it strictly with different media?
Different media. I try not to be so. The creator god, Arteo, he is about creation. He's the Forge Father. He motivates us to create and grow and build and craft. But here recently, I have come to terms with the other side of that coin, and That's actually funny that I said that. But anyhow, the other end of the spectrum of birth and creation is death, and
Right. I'm familiar with it.
yeah, and on that end of things, there's also a God, and it turns out that I am also somewhat bound to them as well. That's been a new development that I've been kind of keying into. It's been interesting, to say the very least. I've started to kind of unlock some inner potential within myself that I didn't realize I had.
Got it. So, being bound partially to a god of death, you have to have a favorite weapon now, don't you?
I do, actually. It's a very beautiful rainbow sword that can shatter into several pieces, and it's one of my favorite things. The prismatic sword was given to me by one of my friends. Ezra actually gave it to me, and it was incredibly useful just a few weeks ago when we fought against a clockwork dragon. I took its head off, but that part seems to have fallen a little deaf, given the circumstances of one of our friends getting lost following the fight. So we're still in the at this point.
Ovi, you there? Oh no, Lorien, something happened with the sending stone.
There seems to have been a problem with the wards around the home.
Oh, I really like talking to him. Maybe he'll find it again someday.
So, listeners, whether your heart is aflame or your armor scorched from trying, remember, even the fiercest warriors need something worth fighting for.
And if it all blows up, just say it was character development.
Wise words from a very dramatic orc.
Hey, I've learned things. Mostly what not to do. But still counts.
Indeed, may your battles be bold, your hearts steady, and your romantic disasters at least entertaining.
And if anyone writes a ballad about you, make sure they get the good side of your face.
Until next time, dear listeners.
Stay blunt, stay blessed.